Mathematics at Init College, a YouTube channel for high school mathematics education. Mathematics 3C and Mathematics 4 Swedish high school education system. Miscellaneous problems on derivatives. Hi, this is Babak. In this video I am going to solve the following problem for you. Let p of x be a quadratic polynomial, a polynomial of second degree, such that p of 1 is equal to p of minus 1. If alpha, beta, and gamma are real numbers such that 2 times beta is equal to alpha plus gamma, show that 2p prime of beta is equal to p prime of alpha plus p prime of gamma. I would recommend you to pause the video at this point and try to solve the problem yourself first, and then come back and watch the continuation of the video. Okay, now let us solve this problem. According to the problem, p of x is a quadratic polynomial. So in general, when I say that p of x is a quadratic polynomial, I mean that p of x is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, in which a, b, and c belong to the set of real numbers, and we know that a is not equal to 0, because if a is equal to 0, I do not have a quadratic term, so this polynomial wouldn't be a quadratic polynomial. So when we say that p of x is a quadratic polynomial, nothing more, so it means that in general p of x can be written in this form, in which a, b, c are real numbers, and we know that a is not equal to 0. Okay? But we also have another piece of information regarding this polynomial. We know that p of 1 is equal to p of minus 1. So what does it mean? How can I use this? P of 1 is equal to a. I have to replace x with 1 everywhere. So it becomes a times 1 to the 2 plus b times 1 plus c. So this implies that p of 1 is equal to a plus b plus c. On the other hand, what is p minus 1? P of minus 1, it means that I need to replace x with minus 1 this time. So instead of this x I put minus 1, it becomes a times minus 1 to the 2 plus b times minus 1, and then I have c. Okay, so this implies that p of minus 1 is equal to minus 1 to the 2 is 1 times a is a, minus 1 times b is minus b, and then I have to write c. Okay, so I have these two. But I know that, according to the problem, p1 is equal to p of minus 1. So this implies that p1 is this expression that you see here. So a plus b plus c is equal to p of minus 1, which is a minus b plus c. Okay, and then I can move a to the left hand side. It becomes negative a, so this a and that a will be cancelled out. I can move c to the left hand side. It becomes negative c, so therefore c and c are cancelled. And I move minus b to the right. It becomes positive b. Another b is here, so it becomes positive 2b equals to 0. But then it means that b is equal to 0. So from that information, that piece of information, we realize that b is equal to 0. Okay, so this means that, so therefore, my polynomial p of x does not have this first degree term. Yes, it is ax squared plus c. So this is the most we can get from that piece of information. We are not able to determine a and c. But as you will see, it is not important to know a and c, the numerical values for a and c. We know that 2 beta is equal to alpha plus gamma, and then we want to show that the same relation holds among the derivatives of the polynomial at those numbers. Okay, so it means that to show this, I have to calculate the derivative, yes, because I want to prove something about the derivative of the function p. So I take the derivative, it motivates me to take the derivative, but a is a multiplicative constant, so I just write a, and the derivative of x2 is just simply 2x, but c is supposed to be a constant, so the derivative is equal to 0, so it means that the derivative of p of x is equal to 2 times a times x. So that is the derivative of this function. Okay, I want to prove something like this here, so that's an identity, that's equality, so I will start from the right hand side of that expression. So let me rewrite that right hand side. It is p prime of alpha plus p prime of gamma. But what is p prime of alpha? It means that you need to go to p prime of x and replace x with alpha. This gives you p prime of alpha, so it becomes 2a alpha, yes? And then plus p prime of gamma, it means go to the function p, go to your derivative p prime, replace x by gamma. So this becomes 2a times gamma. Okay, but you immediately see that you can factor 2a out, and then what is left for you is alpha plus gamma. But look here, according to the assumption, alpha plus gamma is equal to beta. So it means that this expression here that you see is equal to 2 beta. And then it becomes equal to, let me write it in this form. So it becomes 2 times alpha. So let me write it in this way. So this 2 that you see here, I put it here. Then I have a times 2 beta. But instead of writing a times 2 beta, I would write 2a beta. So you see this 2 is this 2. And then I have a times 2 beta. A times 2 beta is 2a beta that I have written here. But now if I ask you here, for example, if I ask you what is p prime of beta, you realize that I have to replace this with beta. So it becomes 2a beta, yes? So this is something that you immediately can discover. So this means that this expression here, you see, is p prime of beta. So this becomes equal to 2, this one is p prime of beta, so this becomes 2 p prime of beta. But 2 times p prime of beta is exactly equal to the left-hand side. So this becomes equal to the left-hand side of that expression that we are supposed to show. Okay, I hope that this video is useful for you. I will put the scanned version of this paper below the video, so you can find the link there. If you need, you can download this paper. Until the next video, be safe and goodbye.